Hey, StreamYard's live. As usual, YouTube is being a turtle. Still waiting. Hey, there it is. All right. It is the 20th day of September. This month's 2/3 of the way over, y'all. And next month, we're going to have a second moon. I bet a lot of dogs and wolves going to be confused on, you bark at the moon. Which one are you barking at? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Motivation. That's what I needed. Good afternoon, y'all. How y'all doing? It is currently 86 and mostly sunny in West Central Texas, and we're supposed to get up into triple digits like we did yesterday. Yeah, all the local stations. We won't break 98. Yeah, right. The heat index was in the one teens, so then needless to say, yeah, we broke triple digits. I knew we would. And how you doing, Susie Bedhead? Tom, cooking with Mike, Zeb's place. Good to see y'all, all the lurkers. Lady D, how you doing? Yeah, check out Lady D's new video. She did what was it? You had to move a powder around because you planted more stuff for harvest. Hey, I see somebody. I gotta do this, or I'm gonna get yelled at. And I'm tired of getting yelled at. So let me find that little video thing. Where is it? Hi B. That's for Shift Kicker. She's lurking along with everybody else. Yeah. And I don't know. Tin's gonna join us. Not. I don't know. She's kind of like busy right now. I think she's hiding the body. After yesterday's incident with that cat, she got attacked. I don't know. She might be hiding that body. So yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, or yeah. And I apologize, Mike B. I know you dropped another video, but I hadn't watched it yet. I think it was the Hornet Nest one. So yeah, I'll watch that this afternoon after the stream. I've been back and forth. My son locked his dogs in his truck up while running and didn't have a way to get in there. And I was trying to explain to him how to do it yesterday, and that took up most of the freaking day. He went out to his mom's house where he was going dove hunting. And yeah, I think his dogs are smarter than he is because when he closed the door, I think they're the ones that jumped up and locked the truck door. So $85 later, he got his truck opened up, and he realizes he should have spent that $85 getting a spare key made instead. But hey, some people just got to learn the hard way. Hey, Benjamin, good to see you. How you doing? So, a couple things on the table. First and foremost, this affects the whole world. 2025. Yes, 2025. The rock band from the 70s, Uriah Heep, is doing their final world tour. They decided to hang it up, but they're going to do a world tour to celebrate. So all you 70 rock fans out there, some of y'all even probably heard the song and tried singing it with them and didn't realize it was Uriah Heep. Yep, they announced they're doing it. So good luck on that one. And let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. Got a question for you to let you ponder over the weekend. I'll go ahead and do it early. So the ones that come in late, they'll have to watch the restream to get the question for the weekend. So, was it during that one debate that they had? Oh, Princess of No Answers, deflector of all. Hey, Tommy Guns, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Claim that she has a firearm. All right. Now she wants to take everybody else's firearms. My question is, and y'all need to think about it. Come with some good, funny answers. Maybe post them on community pages if we can do that. Why does she have a firearm if she's got Secret Service? Even when she's at home, they got Secret Service posted around her house because she's the VP. So there's no reason for her to have a freaking gun. Yeah, Camilla, come on. You failed with Oprah. You failed with The View. You failed with the freaking posters. You failed with the MSM. Come on now. Admit it. You're scared of all the freaking immigrants you let in now, huh? You know a lot of them are criminals. You know, hey, Ziva's mom, how you doing? Good to say. Okay, I'm off that Camilla kick now because, yes, it's a waste of time. It's easier and funnier to pick on Biden, who we haven't seen in a long time. We keep seeing old videos of him doing stuff. Oh, he did something the other day that pissed a lot of people off. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I'll have to look for it. Maybe I'll do a video on it and just post it over the weekend for it. So let's see. So you ready for the second moon? My questions for these experts that say, yeah, we have the second moon, and I'm talking about the moon's dingleberry that's going to be around for 2 months. Okay, well, we know the moon affects, currents, the oceans, all that other stuff, but the sun does everything else. How's this dingleberry going to affect stuff? Yeah. Is it going to do stuff and they don't realize it and they're just still going to blame it on climate change? Yeah, I think she's got a one of those Nerf guns, and they won't let her have the little Nerf bullets for it. No, the tides aren't high. That's all the icebergs melting, and we're sinking. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, I got a better one than this freaking climate global crap that they keep saying. Hey, Ship Kicker, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good, nice, long day. And I'm trying to put it in the nicest way possible. I'm not expecting you to be tortured, but you already told me you're going to have a very long day and it's going to feel like you're being tortured. So we love you. You're in our prayers. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my top chat to live chat again. Hey, Bopa Pedro, how you doing? So, yeah. But, I don't know. It just dumbfounds me why she needs to have a gun if she's got Secret Service around her all the time. Now, I was watching the restream of the interrogation of all the Secret Service stuff, and boy, I wish I could have done that on a live because I'd let you listen to why I play it and then stop it and freaking just ask all the questions in the world on the shit. The Secret Service are probably going to come freaking knocking on my door, but I don't really care at this point because they still need to call a certain number to get permission. So, yeah. Any person involved, include the person in charge of Secret Service on the debacle in Pennsylvania, if you don't want to turn over the answers to the questions when you're being questioned in the Senate, we need to just mark him as accomplice and freaking arrest his ass, throw his ass in jail with no bail, put him as enemy of the state. Let's see how quick he freaking starts producing all the answers of everything that was asked. Because he almost beat Camilla and doing the roundabout and not answering any freaking questions. Yeah. And that's pretty bad when you can almost beat Camilla. So, So I didn't watch the Oprah interview, but I hear it was a pretty bad debacle. I don't even know why they did it, because Oprah's not a news journalist, for one. She may think she is because she's got money. But you know what? Nah. Oprah, for having all that money and all that power, supposedly, you sure did wimp out. You're an embarrassment to women. You should have hit her with the hard lines, even if you wanted her to be the candidate. Hell, you could have given her the question ahead of the time so she could have made herself look like she was Rambo or something. Yeah. But, oh, well. Yep, exactly, Tom. That's why I'm saying Camilla, because I really would like to say that word, but some people would get grossed out, so I'm not going to say that word. That's what I really consider something that you catch and never goes away. Because, all the partners you have. Yeah. But, let's see, what else? There's a lot, and I should have wrote them down. I didn't. I says, I'll remember all of them. Those are only 5 things. I don't even remember all 5. So, somebody asked me, what's up with the background picture? Well, I didn't know. I didn't hear from 10. I wasn't able to send the invite last night, so I sent it early this morning. And she's probably busy or sleeping, one of the two, which is all cool and fine. But, winter is coming, and that was with the mem head. And I went ahead and put this in that here. This is 10. It says she didn't show up. I'm leaving her out in the cold. Yeah. That's the way it is. Well, but while that's going on, let's see. I might even have a special guest come up here shortly after I'm done with this email. I got to change it around, and I'll let you send. But I can't guarantee the person will come up, but maybe they will. And also, vote for Pedro. I talked to him. He's at work, and he's trying to get the place all ready and good and all that for, a special guest that he's having. It's called his paycheck. Yeah. Oh, you thought I was going to say Pelosi or something. Nah, I told him I'd stop picking on him about Pelosi. Today should be his paycheck day. Or am I wrong on the days? I don't know. Nah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need the money. He's got freaking wuku, freaking coinage. Sorry, I'm trying to type at the same time while talking. All right, and let me copy this link, and then I'll send it out, and we'll see if we get a special guest up there. Maybe he can explain to us about the dingleberries for the next 2 months. Dun, dun. Now that I'm trying to put him on. Okay, well, hopefully that goes. I don't know if we did or not. So special guests, please check your email. Let me know if it went through and if it works or not. So. Vote Pedro's paycheck. What's that? The slips of paper that let you buy stuff from the work commissary, like tacos, muddy water. Okay, I must admit this. I got done with my appointment and I'm cleared from my voice analysis. And I don't have to do that no more. I still got to meet with my other doctor on Tuesday. And I got done early, so I'm going to go check on my grand doggies early. let them out, feed them, played with them, the grandpa stuff. And see, Tom informed. This is in fact payday. But yeah, you know what is today too? Before I continue my story, yeah, it's National Fried Rice Day, and so y'all that I sent a message to Kim Jong Un and the Chinese people yesterday. That's what I was saying. Hey, don't forget tomorrow's Fried Rice Day. Cook a lot of it. A lot of people want it in America. Cook it. So, but anyway, let's see. I took care of the grand doggies on the way home. It was like a little bit after 10 this morning, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get me some breakfast, maybe some brunch. So I ended up getting a taco plate at one of the local mom and pop restaurants here. Ooh, are they good? Ooh, tacos. Ooh, and they're homemade salsa. Ooh, rice and beans. Tonight I'm having fried rice with my son. So yeah, and yeah, it's not gonna be from a Chinese restaurant. No, we're making it. And yeah, and so I had that. But the grand thing was the reason I went to them is because I was in the mood. I have not had a Coca-Cola soda water drink or anything in probably about 3 years. And I used to have one bottle every year, just clean out the pipes because it cleans everything. Well, they had the Mexican version of Coke. Yeah. The original one, the good one. Yeah, I bought me one. I'm still drinking it. It's good. You can feel the acid and the fizz and all that going down. It's clearing everything out. Vote for Pedro. Damn. All your paychecks are signed over to support the new Green Deal Fund. AOC. She's a visionary. You see, he admitted to the second person that was behind Pelosi. So now we can, no wonder Vote for Pedro gets free drinks at all her events. So yeah, if you haven't had one of the Mexican Coca-Cola, bottled sodas that are iced over, oh my God, you need to have one. You'll never drink the American Coke ever again. No. No, but and I'm not giving up on Dr. Pepper. That is my number one. It's the first soda water in the world, and it always will be close to my heart. Holy crap. Let me get my video thing going because we got a special guest. Let's see. Where's my special guest thing at? Did the videos. I might as well play them, right? And here you go. Let's play it. Okay, I stopped the video at that point because did you see that ball? Was that potatoes or were that potato chips? Afternoon, Mike.
How's it going?
Yeah, well, I appreciate you being able to come up here.
Glad to be up
last
here.
time I invited you up here, 10 showed up, so I'm trying to do the double whammy. If she's out, if she shows up, I'm leaving her backstage, like the picture on the background. She's left out in the cold. So, and we'll just talk. So the reason I brought Mike up here, he knows quite a bit about the sun and what's going on. But I want to know, do you know anything about this Dingleberry in the moon?
Dingleberry in the moon.
Yeah, the second moon we're going to have for the next 2 months. I think it's supposed to show up like on the 28th, I believe.
All this stuff happening up there. They're all trying to explain it away. I think it has to do with that stuff coming in. We've always had a second moon. We've never had a second moon before. Come on.
I don't know. I tried reading that. I got a headache, so I stopped. One of them almost got me to believe we've always had a second moon, but that was only because an asteroid was coming to path and it went around the Earth and got flung back out. You know, so
And
like
then
that's
there was
not a moon. A moon just completely goes around the planet. It doesn't go nowhere else.
that story about the moon's in outer space, and now the new thing is the moon's in our atmosphere. What?
I think that's the Tesla car that they shot up there. And that's my question. You know, did they ever think about asking Elon Musk since he sent that Tesla car up there? Maybe he's got a couple of spare spacesuits in the trunk of the Tesla.
Look at all that. What is it? What is it? He sent up there the what's that called? The space or Skylink? It's going around the
Yeah, Starlink.
Starlink. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying to get rid of that hornet's nest.
Yeah, I saw the picture. It was, ooh, I got to watch that. And then I got busy and I never saw. I apologize, but I will watch it this afternoon. That picture looked like, that's something I don't. I'd rather mess with wasps.
The thing's huge. I don't know if I'm gonna videotape it or not, because what could possibly go wrong? So I got to do it at night anyway. I'm not gonna do it during the day.
Now, does that foam spray that you can shoot out like 18 feet away, does that work on hornets?
The bald-faced hornets. I mean, the white-faced hornets. Yeah, but the thing is, that thing's way up there. I'm gonna still have to get on a ladder to spray it, and then jump down and run as fast as I can.
Mm. Just try to find this one thing, but I'm not finding it on here for the news stream.
Yeah, if any of you watch that video that I'm dropping on my channel at 4, do not eat dinner when you're watching it, okay? And watch your canned tomato products, because you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I show you the video. When you see the video.
You know, I think he just, I think I had a dent in it or something. I can, because, watching Resident Evil when they're in the desert and they're all freaking getting cans of something or another, and the guy's shaking it, they handed it over and calling out what's in the cans. None of them ever came back saying they had anything wrong with their cans, so I don't know. And they lasted all the way through a zombie apocalypse. I don't know why your can of soup didn't last that long.
It's tomato. They do the tomato, the acidity it does eat through the cans eventually.
Yeah, they do. And I've been, we've known that for a while, but I've been even seeing all the preppers telling people, "Oh yeah, you need to buy a lot of freaking tomato products. Start hoarding them. They're good. They'll last for years as long as the cans are." No, the acidity will start freaking going through anything that's tomato based will go that way. That's why you get fresh tomatoes and you can them yourselves in jars. That's a better way of doing it.
And that's why my canned pineapple and my fruit cocktail, I store them away in a Sterlite, away from other preps and nothing with them. Because when I first started doing this stuff, I had 4 cans ended up leaking, and one of them burst and it ruined a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Harvestberry, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. What's the distance would you say for the ground to that hornet's nest?
I'm 6 foot. I'd say about 27 feet.
Do you have an archery team at your high school?
A what? Oh, archery team.
Yeah, maybe you can invite them over and they'll learn how to be on the track team, real quick. When you tell them, I need you to shoot that hornet's nest down, let them shoot it. When they hit it and it starts falling, yeah, it'll be like that movie. Oh, I can't even think of that movie's name right now. The Hunger Games. There you go. The Hunger Games. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I filmed it, you're gonna see actually how big that thing is when you see the sign that's what's this sign thing below it. well, near it, and you'll actually see how big that thing is. It's about the size of 3 basketballs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So that's in your yard, I take it.
That's on the garage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's a thing I've been hearing about. Everybody's talking about what could you use Dawn liquid for. Don't you think you use Dawn liquid to just spray the crap out of that hornet's nest? When the hornets come out, they can't fly because it's too sticky, and then they can't flap their wings, so they just fall down.
Yeah, I could try that too, but the only problem is it's so high up. I'm gonna have to get on a ladder, and it's gonna have to be late at night. Because I remember a few years back, there was this other one of those nests in a pine tree, and I did that at night. I sprayed it with, I think it was about 10 o'clock at night, and they still follow you at night because I sprayed it, I ran, I shut the door, and I could hear they were trying to, the ones that were following me. Hitting the door. Those things are nasty. Not as bad as yellow jackets, but they're bad.
Well, I mean, if you got a slingshot, I mean, you could probably go and do the Hezbollah thing. Get a beeper, turn it on, shoot that sucker into the freaking hornet's nest, and then call the beeper. See if it blows up.
I've been brainstorming about how I'm going to take care of it. Yeah. More than likely, I'm going to try to get on the side of it, on the side of the house with the ladder, so I won't be near it, and I can use that spray to spray it and then run. But then again, the thing is, the hole of it's in the front, so I'm just going to end up probably getting the side of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't tell you those nests, they have 2 exits.
Oh, you know what? Call your local fire station. Ask if they can do some training. Maybe they'll bring a truck over and do initiation on a new troop. And they can hook up the hose and spray the crap out of it. They don't need to be close to that freaking hose. Those things shoot fire.
If I reach the nest with a sprayer, you have to be. Oh yeah, I do have to be fast. Soak it. I have to. I don't know if that would work. I was thinking about filling a balloon up with some Dawn, but then I'd have to heat that. And I wouldn't know how to put that in a spray bottle. Well, I could do it. It's soapy. It'd be too diluted, I think. But I don't know. I've never used Dawn before to get rid of a nest. I've always used gas or spray or, other stuff.
Well, I've only got 2 other suggestions of what you could do. You could call Jason Strayholm, because he did the movie The Beekeeper. So he might be able to do it. I think at the beginning scene, he took care of a hornet's nest.
Was that a good movie? I didn't get to see that yet.
It was okay. It's almost like all his other movies, but it was a little different. So it was pretty decent. So, I mean, you can watch it, on a cable channel or something. Be better than paying the full price unless you go on discount day at the movie theater. So I don't even think they have it at the movie theater anymore. But let's see what else. Yeah, and if you can't contact him and come take care of it for you, and you don't want to call the fire department, then call this guy. Just find your local immigrant that's illegal, put a bee suit on him, and have him go up there and take care of it. Yeah.
The Bumblebee Man from The Simpsons.
Yep. There you go. And in case those hornets are speaking a different language, you'll be able to talk to them. So, especially when he gets
I'm charging my camcorder because and I got, after I do that, my little Sony thing, because that video that the blinking sun and that that I want to upload and show you guys is on there, but I got to transfer that because it's in the internal memory. I got to figure out how to put that onto the SD card and then put it into my tablet. That's going to be fun.
I don't know. Call animal control. Maybe they got a local beekeeper or something that will come take care of it.
The animal control around here does not do their job at all.
Yeah, but if they could throw it off with somebody else and just make a phone call, maybe they could get a beekeeper to contact you and they'll come and get it.
I could look in. Well, I think
the worst they can say is no. It's like, okay, thanks for your time.
I think the beekeepers only come if it's a swarm of the honeybees. I don't think they do the hornets.
Yeah, I don't know, because aren't hornets, don't they try to kill the bees? And if so, they would want to eradicate hornets as much as possible so the bees don't get killed.
Well, I could call. Yeah, maybe I'll give that a shot too.
Yeah. Bee charmers, those beekeepers are charged. Well, you never know. One might be just really bored. Or he's got a new intern he wants to initiate.
Maybe that'd be cheaper than an exterminator. I will look into that. Thank you, B.
Yeah. I think it's time for you to go ahead and just paint your garage. So get one of those, extended wall paint sprayers, and just paint the hive. Yeah, I don't know if they're yellow hornets or the black and white ones. So, Tom, there's only one person that would know that for sure, and that's Mike. Once he gets up close and personal with him.
No, that's a white-faced hornet's nest. It's they're black and they have the white on them, and and they're the big ones.
Yeah, he says those are pretty docile by comparison to the yellow hornets. So I don't know. A hornet's a hornet to me. I don't want them. Go freaking build your house somewhere else, you damn freaking illegal hornet. I want to see your green cards, damn it. Or call Gruesome Newsom or the mayor from New York. Say, hey, I got some illegals living on the top of my garage. I need you to freaking clear out their freaking encampment. Oh, there you go. Bacon wrapped hornets, just like jalapeno poppers.
Bacon wrapped hornets.
Yeah, spray honey on them so they get all freaking sticky and can't move, and then wrap them in bacon and slap them on the grill.
You'd have to make sure you remove the stinger first if you did something like that.
Yeah, well, once they can't freaking fly, it'll be easy to yank the stinger out. Of course, they'll be screaming a lot.
Because unfortunately, a dead bee can still sting you 7 to 9 days after it's dead. The stinger's still loose.
Yeah, definitely wear gloves. And don't forget to wash your hands. See, Harrisburg's asking, what was that TV show? A man in Florida would come get steaks and hornets away. I don't know.
Billy the Exterminator, is that it?
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, it was Billy. That's right. Sounds like Canadians would love it. They eat bugs. Oh, sure. Where's the Marshmallow Man when we need him? Freaking Canadian only shows up when we don't need him. Come on, Marshmallow Man. I know you're lurking. Let us know you're there.
Yeah, he had a brother on the show, but his brother was really allergic to the bees.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We got EpiPens. Don't worry about it.
I'm not allergic. I just don't like getting stung.
Yeah. I understand that.
The worst I was ever stung was over 120 times.
Wow.
I was mowing the lawn, and I didn't know a yellow jacket nest is there, and they you don't know it's there until you step on the nest or mow over it, and they're so happy that you stopped by. They all come out to see you. So he started stinging me. I'm running up the hill, stripping my clothes off because some of them flew up underneath my pant legs. I'm tripping. I go around the corner and there's this bush. I run into the bush because I'm still tripping, and unbeknownst to me, there was a white-faced hornet's nest in there, and they came out and nailed me too. All someone would have needed to do was film that and put the Benny Hill music to it, and it would have been a viral video.
Yeah. So let's see. News from Israel. They attacked Hezbollah in Lebanon, and they took out a senior Hezbollah official, Abraham something or another. He was responsible for the Beirut bombing of the Marine barracks. So he is no more. So good news on the way of that. Bad news for his family, but hey. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah. I recently heard the Fed is almost into bankruptcy, if not already bankrupt. So if the Fed, the people in charge of our money, is bankrupt, what would that put our economy at?
Our economy's done. It really is. I don't go by the stock market anymore. The stock market and reality right now are two completely different things. I mean, if everything's so good, why did they cut the 50 basis points? Why did they do that if everything's so good? That's just going to make inflation go higher.
Yep. Oh, here's another one. Here's another music tour. Iron Maiden announces its new tour to celebrate its 50th anniversary. They're going to start their tour in 2025. It's going to be Running to the Hills tour. I think that fits good with what's going on in the world today.
Yeah. Eat a hornet.
I don't know, Harvest Fairy. I haven't watched the debt clock since they've had all those problems with it. They're fluffing it like they were fluffing the stock market and everything else.
Yeah, Tom, Yellow Jackets are the absolute worst. I do not like them whatsoever at all. I remember this story that happened here. It was years ago. It was at one of the golf courses, and I think it was. Well, I'm not going to say where. I don't want to like location in that, but this Yellow Jacket flew into this person's soda. He drank it, and he was allergic, and he ended up passing away. I mean, I always remember that. So every time I always cover my soda when I go outside.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not allergic. I just don't want to. I just actually don't want to accidentally swallow a Yellow Jacket. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Boca Churchill did that when he was younger, but it was a wasp that climbed into his soda can, and he got stung inside his throat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I don't know. A lot of wacky stuff going on, but so they started talking. They actually announced the island name for the Marines that's set up to, try to keep China in line. And I think that puts more danger given the exact location and name of the island. But on the good news is if anybody tries to go to that island in any way, shape, or form, except submarine, which I think they'd be able to pick up on submarines too. But yeah, they'd be seen way before. So
If any of you have a yellow jacket nest and you don't know where it is, here's a trick to get rid of it. You go to the store, you get some fish. It doesn't have to be an expensive piece of fish. What you do is you take it, tie it to tie it to a tree, take a bucket, put it under the fish, and fill the bucket halfway with water, half full of water. The yellow jackets will come, they'll eat themselves full, fall into the bucket and drown. Just rinse and repeat, and eventually get rid of the nest if you have one that you can't find.
yeah. And here's a story from Oklahoma. They have removed over 300,000 names from the voter rolls. Now, they didn't give the percentages, but they said some were deceased and others were not allowed to vote because of previous crimes or being illegal aliens. That's in Oklahoma. So how many do you think you got in all these other states that are complaining about stuff? Well, let's do some good news. My town here this weekend is having a beer summit. This is bringing craft brewers from all around the globe. They've been hoarding in. The last ones are coming in today so they can start their freaking reviews this evening and their talents in the contest. So, yeah. Of course, there's a fee. I think it's $20 to get in, but you get to taste all the craft beers in the convention center. So, yeah. So you live near me, then guess what?
And how come they're getting all these excuse me, how come they're getting all these they're giving them these free uh licenses to drive a car? They're just giving them to them at the, I think it's the DMV, but if I go there, I have to jump through hoops and bring all this paperwork, and it's still not good enough. That ain't right.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, it shows. I can tell who's illegal when they're driving because they don't even know how to freaking follow the road signs or anything else. In the last 2 days, just going to my son's house and coming home, it has been. And the funny part is, all these freaking people that are driving, they got paper plates. So what do? They get all their money together, go buy vehicles. I guarantee you, they got pulled over, they wouldn't have no insurance. So when the police department's auction lot is running low, they need to start doing insurance checks, especially on the paper plate vehicles. And guess what? They can build up their auction freaking inventory again.
Trust.
Sorry.
Before I do the dinner tonight, do you want me to do a shift impression like you do, or?
Oh, it is completely whatever you want to do. You want to do shift, you want to do 10, you want to do yourself. You know. Hell, you could even do vote for Pedro.
I'll do shift. I'm ready for the dinner.
Oh, you are? Okay, let me get the video for you. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. It's time for food. Porn with Mike B.
Dinner tonight: bologna sandwiches with pimento loaf, cheese, and a Dr. Pepper.
Could you repeat that? Some of us were laughing. We couldn't hear it.
Oh, my voice ended up breaking. Dinner tonight: bologna sandwiches with pimento loaf, cheese, and a Dr. Pepper. And that's the bottom line because Ship Kicker said so.
Awesome. That's totally awesome. Hopefully, well, now Shift doesn't do the MRI till 6 o'clock. So I was gonna say, hopefully she's not in the MRI machine because she would have totally lost it. But
Don't make me open up a can of whoopies.
yeah. Okay, I saw a news story because somebody's mentioning boats in chat. Supposedly there was 1,000 rounds of ammunition on this boat, and somehow, yeah, it went off. It's not a military boat, so I'm trying to find the story again, and it's still not streaming by again. So I don't know if they took it down real quick or not. But on the bigger news, the stuff that's blowing up. Hey, if you live in, it looks like I don't know. I think it's Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio, and that one state left of Ohio. You got storms coming through. You may want to watch it because some of those places are going to have tornado warnings today if they're not already in it.
Have a good one, Shift. Hello, Zed's Gallery. How you doing?
Well, Tom, I'll tell you how it works. They get free housing, so they don't have to pay for the freaking rent, even though they get money for rent and food. And they're getting several $1,000s, and and then when you go to these places where they're staying, they got like 15, 20 people living there, so they pull their money together and they go buy a vehicle. Yeah. And I guarantee there's some banks out there that are failing. They're giving them loans too, thinking, yeah, we'll get all their money. But they stop making payments because good luck trying to find them. Because they're transients. I mean, the transients in Nevada don't even get a chance to get a bank loan. But the illegals are. It's kind of jacked up. Explain to me how these illegals that don't have a citizenship, have not been freaking background checked, are allowed to purchase a gun. Think about that one.
Yeah, you know who made a big mistake when she said that she owned one of those the pew pew things. It's what's the saying? Rules for thee, not for me.
Oh yeah. But I question the Secret Service altogether, especially for the Pennsylvania thing. And the way the mainstream media is doing the polls on Pennsylvania. I'm sorry if you live in Pennsylvania, I piss you off. You may want to not listen to this and avoid it. But in my personal opinion, if you vote for Camilla, you're non-American. We need to take the Liberty Bell and everything else that was in our history and move it before you decide to tear it down and get rid of it. Because, your state is known of trying to kill Trump.
How does something like that happen twice? Really?
Yeah.
Twice? You think after the first time they would add more?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Zed. Yeah, he fishes from a bank. Yeah. That's what I usually do. I just catch a release, and I need to go renew my fishing and hunting license. I wanted to go with my son last night when he went to do some dove hunting, and I couldn't because my license is expired. Even though it's private property, I still wouldn't do it. There's laws, and I don't want to break the laws. But okay, the big story of what I wanted to talk about on the rant. Win or lose, either way, if T-Man wins or if T-Man loses. I'm not going to say how he lost, because y'all can figure that one out. But even if he wins, I'm going to put this statement out there. The Democratic Party is finished. Period. Look at the candidates they've had the last few years. Oh, freaking Hillary, Killbox is freaking speaking up again. And you should listen to the stuff she talked about the second assassination attempt. I think she's pissed off. She didn't get her $20 worth. But hey, that's just a personal opinion. I don't condone violence, but the Democratic Party is finished because there's no way they can keep printing money and throwing money when our economy is going to go to crap. Now, it's going to have been 4 years. They can't blame T-Man. It's all the Democratic Party running the shit. Think about it. Win or lose, they've ruined this country completely, and they have nobody to blame. They can't blame it on global warming or anything else. They've been throwing money at that. They've been throwing money at the Uranians. They've been throwing money at the Iranians. Think about it. They've been throwing money everywhere, not giving a shit about the people they took the freaking. So they're done. So they need to start, probably trying to get some of the secondhand stores start selling their dresses and their suits, and they want to have some stash money, because when the economy drops, it's all on the Democrats. There's no one way they come up with any story that's they're gonna freaking blame the Republicans or the independents. There's no way. It's all the Democrats. So explain that one. So if they win, they really lose, because they're on the forefront in front of everybody. And we know the good job that Secret Service does. They ain't got enough manning or enough people trained to freaking take care of all of them. Think about it.
Hello, AZ Coins. Is that short for Arizona Coins?
I agree. That's one of the things he needs to do, Harvestberry. And I think every freaking politician needs a more internal background check, to include the IRS freaking doing a 10-year freaking investigation of the finances. Yeah. I'd start with Bernie Sanders, because when you take Bernie down, yeah, you're gonna be able. He's gonna freaking talk. Bernie will talk, and there's only two ways for Bernie to go: either the Epstein way, or he's gonna freaking leak all the names. Yeah. So New Mexico's pissed off at Texas. Did you hear about that, Mike?
Oh, sorry. Could you repeat that? I was reading chat.
Oh, that's fine. New Mexico, the state New Mexico, is pissed off at Texas, because Texas has built a border fence between the two states and triple wired it also.
Good. Keep them out.
Mexico's like, that's insulting. We're not Mexico. No, but you let the Mexicans in illegally, along with everybody else who's mixed in, and we want to keep them out of the state. So they can go 20, 30 miles down the road where the fence ends to try to get around and get in Texas. Because, they're doing a lot of traffic stops.
Isn't there like about 10 million, over 10 million of them people from all over here right now, between now and when they're doing it? Yeah. And most of them are men of a certain age to, I don't want to say that word. I don't know if that'd get your channel in trouble or that.
Yeah, I watched the thing with a guy for the immigration thing. You could tell he was a hardline Democrat. He was like, everybody's got it wrong. All these foreigners are coming in. They're not criminals. It's even proven that most of the foreigners don't commit the crimes. I'm like, okay, the moment they illegally came into the country, they committed a crime. Let it be misdemeanor or felony, depending on their background and criminal history in the other countries. They broke the law. There's a process to do it to come in this country. Why couldn't they do it? We've had millions of people throughout history wait their turn, pay what they needed to in order to do the process and get medically cleared. I think every single illegal is coming in is trying to avoid the medical process because they got shit they want to spread.
Did you hear that when they voted against getting rid of the people that are committing those crimes against women and that? They voted against that. They want to keep them here. Does that make any sense? It makes no sense at all.
I'm glad you brought that up, because it's 138 Democrats refused to sign that bill against the freaking people that are freaking committing these crimes against women and children.
Yeah.
So think about it. 138 Democrats will side with criminals instead of protecting the American public.
Yeah, exactly. They do not have our best interests. They don't care about us. Nope.
So the way I see it, if they don't want to take care of us, let's stop giving our tax money to them so they get a paycheck. Let's see how much the illegals are going to give them. Then you'll find out they're getting the money from Cuba and China, Venezuela, China, Russia. Yeah, think about it. I agree with you, Harvestbury. Executive orders are a piece of crap. I mean, the president cannot even freaking declare war without freaking Congress agreeing to it, unless we get attacked first, then he can declare it, and Congress will have to still meet to say, yeah, you can do it, or try to pull the president back. But at that point, no. If we get attacked, the president's going to say, go for it. And I guarantee he'll be about 6 hours late because it's Biden, because the war chiefs of the military are already be on it once we get hit. Because remember, Clinton was in charge when he got informed that they knew the location of Osama bin Laden, and he blew it off. And then 9/11 happened when they switched hands. But Clinton could have stopped it. A Democrat. Go back, check the history on that one. They haven't scrubbed that one. Like they can't scrub the one with Hillary. She's sitting at the frickin' thing as Secretary of State, and she didn't want to send anybody in because she didn't want anybody to listen to what was really happening in Benghazi. She loved her excuse story that it was just a video that was angering them. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of getting scrubbed, that stuff I wanted to talk to Tin about, I ended up trying to go back and look this stuff up. It's all been scrubbed. A good thing I wrote it down back when I did this stuff. But that website, everything's gone. It's all gone.
Mm-hmm. When you get close to the truth, they take you down. I'm telling you. Everybody should already know that, and that's why everybody should have been wide awake a long time ago. The woke people are the ones that really don't want to freaking realize shit, but they're having to because now it's affecting them.
And now they're starting to kind of realize that people like us, we were right. Didn't want to listen to us back in the day, and now look what's happening. All we're doing is just trying to help.
Oh. I got to pick on scientists. So, but these scientists are archaeologists. So I'm going to pick on them because they're still scientists. They still guess shit. Well, they examined some mummies, that they had, and they took some DNA from their skulls. And basically it was, I think, 9 skulls they took DNA from. Out of, they found a big, giant pit of these skeletons in this country. I'm not mentioning the country for reasons that they're probably embarrassed for it. But it was a mass grave, basically. And they're finding out that they found substance of cocaine in these 9 freaking skulls. It was on the inside of their skulls. So cocaine was around 200 years earlier than what they thought when cocaine first was made, founded, and all that other stuff. So now they can't even figure out the drugs. They got to change the dates on it too.
I think a lot of stuff existed back then that they're not telling us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like I say, I know some people didn't like it yesterday. They still got the bets to a certain amount. They want to declare war and all that. But I know a lot of vets are going to go, F that. These people in charge, we ain't doing it. And our family's not doing it. Like I said, the most we have in this country is 30 million freaking vets and their families that have freaking been given to this nation, protected and doing that. We have 300 million people in this country, and that's not even counting the 20 million illegals. So, if you want to initiate a draft, don't go for the experience to send them off to war. You're going to need the experience here because they're going to rape, rob, and pillage the freaking police, the fire department, the medical. Think about it. All your youngins, all the Swifties, they're going to have their own Swiftie battalion. They vote the wrong way. And yeah. So what about the 270 more million that have never served in their family lineage for anything? Think about it. It's time for them to do their part. Everybody pays taxes one way or the other.
I still think Taylor Swift is a dude.
Well, technically Taylor is a male's name, not a female name.
And I think Lady Gaga is. I think a lot of them are.
I never liked Lady Gaga from the get-go when she tried coming in and she's hiding her face like Boy George did when he put on all the makeup and pretended to be a woman. Well, at least, I give a little bit of balls to Boy George. He finally came out and admitted it, but all these others aren't. And I remember Lady Gaga came out. She was like, "Oh, she's so beautiful." So what the fuck have you been smoking? Excuse my French. Just like people think Cher's freaking beautiful. No, she's not.
Yeah, yuck. Yeah, no.
Come on now. That's why the Muslims freaking wait to have the freaking, their 20 freaking virgins. I think they give them pictures of Cher and Lady Gaga and this is what you're going to have if you don't do it. So they put the suicide vest on and they go.
Look at the celebrities that have all that work done on their face and they end up looking ridiculous. I'm saying to myself, don't you see yourself in the mirror how ridiculous you look? Look at what Madonna did to her face.
Yeah. And I have to laugh because, I'm not dogging on my ex, but you can't talk nice about your ex most of the time anyway. She really could do it real good at the PA thing. So she's gone over to the cosmetology section part. So she does Botox injections. Boy, that was the biggest no that they should have allowed her to do because she's done that on herself, but she doesn't realize you don't recognize her anymore. Even my kids are like, "What the?" So don't let her give you a kiss on the cheek. You might get some of that expelled on you. Then you can have one cheek bigger than the other.
Breaking news. Secret Service gives update on T. Pew Pew reporting.
Yeah. Are they going to finally release all the questions they were asked? That's the big thing. One of the excuses they gave on that interview or the interrogation, I like to call it interrogation. I wish they would have just put him on a board and waterboarded the fucker. Show the American public it's not that bad. It's a teaspoon of freaking water. And they got a cloth over their face. They don't know how much water they're freaking getting. They're not going to drown. They got doctors there to bring them back. They do. Hell, the special forces freaking do it. The Navy SEALs do it. They drown them and then they bring them back to life.
Exactly, Harvest Mary Moon.
Yeah, now you get it. Vote for Pedro. Yep. That's a Docker nation. You're either going to get this one or you're going to do this one. And most choose the other way because, Madonna. Yeah. I don't even know why she's still around. Why is she trying? The worst part about it is she's what, 105 now? Phyllis Diller had better moves than freaking Madonna has.
I think the oldest one out of all of them is Cher. She's like, I think 70 something or 80. I think.
I have no idea. But I'm trying to remember that freaking comedian's name. He used to have a TV show too. It was back in like the 60s. I think he started in the 50s. Merv Griffin. No,
Milton Berle. Milton
Huh?
Berle.
Yeah, Milton Berle. Now he used to be funny when he came out, and he would be dressed like a woman trying to do it. And he wasn't one of those like they are today. He wasn't one of those RuPaulers, but he did it for art. But that's how life imitates art. People took it overboard, and they go, "Ooh, look, I'm pretty with a beard." Yeah.
Did you know RuPaul? His first appearance was in the B-52's music video "Love Shack."
No, but
He had a cameo in that. That was, I think, 89 that came out, I think.
Yeah. I think Weird Al is still around because he did some stuff. I'm trying to remember that country singer. I think he passed away. He had a song called, I think, Taylor Swift is Stalking Me. That's a pretty funny song.
Who passed away?
The guy that sang that comedy song, I think, I'll try to look up his name on YouTube real quick. I think Taylor Swift Stalking Me.
Yeah, exactly.
Ray Stevens. Yeah, Ray Stevens. I'm pretty sure Ray Stevens has passed away now because he's pretty old. But he was onto something because when he created that song 3 years ago, it's more like 5 now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Weird Al's still around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's alive. But then again, that other channel I watch, there's these celebrities dropping all the time. I'm like, there's not a peep of it in the news. I'm looking, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that person is not here no more. But I guess they're not reporting it because they got to hide it because of the thing, I think, in my opinion, because they took the what, and yeah, that's.
All right, Harvestberry, you have a blessed weekend. We love you. Stay safe, and we'll see you. Remember, next week, we got that sister coming in from the Caribbean. They don't know where it's going to go yet. They keep saying the Gulf, but you just never know. It can always hook a right.
Have a great day, Harvest Mary Moon. Remember, it's still Friday.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on the YouTube and the civic community, like always on Fridays. I don't know where Vote for Pedro is going to be today, so if he wants to throw out where he's going to be at or a time, maybe people will show up for that. I know Shift Kicker will put them on a community page, so if you ever want to know what's going on, check out Shift Kicker's page. She may be a little late because she's got appointments all day at medical, but if she's really bored and she's not tired, she may post them on her phone while she's in the hospital doing her tests. So prayers for her.
Oh. Yeah, put some hearts in chat for Shift Kicker, please. Trust next week, is it going to be all high noons again, or
right now unknown till I talk to Shift. I know Tuesday I have an 11 o'clock appointment, so I'm probably going to have to do a morning show on Tuesday only. I don't know how long that medical appointment is going to be. It's on the telephone, but the last telephone I had went an hour and a half, so I don't want to keep y'all waiting an hour and a half till I'm done with it. So unfortunately, I don't pick the times. I have to go with the doctor's time. So, and normally they say this time I'm waiting another 20, 30 minutes, and they call me finally, so that's why the morning show will probably be better for Tuesday. So the only thing I can confirm right now for sure is Tuesday is going to be morning show. I will post it. Monday, I may be able to do a morning and afternoon. That's what I'm aiming for, as long as I don't hurt my throat over the weekend. And we'll see what shift. I don't know. She's got a lot of medical still coming up, and so I sure do miss her as a co-host. Also, I love you and Ten coming up and stuff, but
Thank you, Voper Pedro. Have a great day, Gary.
Okay, Vote Pedro's gonna be his social hour, and that is, I believe, at 5 o'clock Central. I believe, maybe 4 o'clock Central, 5 Eastern, but yeah, check. I'll try to post it. The Shift Kicker hasn't posted yet for social hour, and but I want to appreciate you coming up, Mike. Awesome imitation of Shift Kicker. I think you're the best one so far.
Thanks for having me. I can do her outro if you'd want to, if it's up to you.
All right, but let's see. You gotta remind everybody, it is the weekend. See, please be careful. Tell your loved ones you love them, because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Bel Pedro says 5 p.m. Central, MSZB. Yep. And yeah. Start thinking about winterizing. Just walk around the house today. If you get a chance, just go outside. Look out for the hornets and the bees, but just go around seeing what you could do to improve the security of your house. Because more people, after I talked about it yesterday, man, did the YouTubers start freaking one way or the other start talking about home security even more and more. I had to laugh. It's like, yeah, I know why the lurkers lurk.
Yeah, I'm mowing
information for free for me.
I'm mowing so much. I'm always walking around my house, and remember, stay blessed, not stressed. Check on your neighbor, because one day you might be the neighbor that needs checking on.
Damn, you sounded just like Ted. No, I'm just joking. We love you, Ted. Sorry we left you out in the cold, but hopefully you're sleeping, having good, nice, warm dreams. So
we love you, Ted.
She's probably still recovering from the cat scratch or bite, whatever it was yesterday. Boy, did she have freaking fun backstage. Oh my God, it got worse with that cat for her for a while. So, but we do love you. Thanks for coming out. Have a blessed weekend. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a morning and an afternoon show on Monday. I'll be posting them, so just look for it. And Tuesday will only be a morning show. I'll be posting that too.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yep. The rest will be up to how Shift's feeling and her schedule. Like I said, it's an okay show, but it's a whole lot better with Shift and Mike and Ted. Yeah, So, Mike.
Yeah.
Are you honestly going to take care of the horns today?
Sometime this weekend. I'm going to see about maybe filming it, but it's going to be at night, so I'm going to have to figure something out. If I'm going to do that, I'll have to set something up.
Okay. Well, be careful with the stings. Do not put a baby pool at the bottom and fill it up with water. That will not save you if you dive into the pool off that ladder. Put some mattresses down or something you can land on and roll and keep running.
I'm thinking about sliding down the ladder and then running as fast as I can. But like I said, I'm going to try to get it on the corner of the house if I can hit it. And then that way I'll be able to get away quicker, hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see.
Well, you might want to do a test run. Put one of those little gun things on the water hose and around the corner, just shoot at it to see how pissed off they get and how many are in there, which is probably a lot. Because the water, if you have a full blast, should be able to reach it that distance.
Yeah,
let them calm down and then go back later.
That nest is huge.
Yeah. So, but maybe they'll just think it's a thunderstorm or rain, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, it's just the weather," and they'll leave you alone while you're watering it down. All right. Well, thanks for coming up. Thanks for everybody. Please be safe. We love you, and we will see you around the streams this weekend and Monday morning. Chelsea's.